So Katie, did you find anything?
Like a couple.
Just a couple things?
A few. Hey everyone! Thanks for joining me with this episode of Plastic Cracked, where I will be going over some of the cool things that we found this weekend out at the flea market. If you watched the video that I posted a few days ago, Clash at the Toy Tins, you will see some of the pieces that we found as well. We kind of singled those out because that was more of a competitive buying, whereas this is just, you know, the pieces that we found while we were out and about that day. So, it was a beautiful day. We were really lucky. Weather in Delaware has been very crazy lately. One day, I'm not kidding, it was 70 degrees. Everyone had on their shorts and their tank tops. It was amazing. And then 2 days later, it was 30 degrees and the wind chill was freezing. Parkas came back out, the scarves, the hats. It's terrible for toy hunting because you have no idea. We drove one weekend an hour and a half to a flea market and there was nothing there. People were just too afraid to set up. They thought it was gonna rain. Ugh, it was such a pain in the butt. But weather is getting really nice lately, and that means more people setting up at the auctions, more people setting up at flea markets, and not yet, I haven't seen any, but yard sales should be coming out any minute. I am so thrilled. I can't wait because everyone knows that at least I feel like you find the best things out at the yard sales. So I'm just gonna go over a few of the things that we found. Where should I start off? I'm gonna start off with one of my favorite pieces probably. This is the PlayStation controller. As you see, Dragon Ball theme, very cool. Check that out. Really love this. Even look, little Dragon Balls here. It's really cool. I have to be completely honest with you. I don't play pretty much anything at this point on some of our older PlayStations, but I love this controller so much that I feel like it makes me want to go back through our games and find something that I can play because I really want to keep this. Like, I shouldn't. We're definitely on the Xbox more right now, but I just love this controller. So I thought it was really cool. It's in decent shape. The, you know, little toggles here are a little beat up, a little dirty, but I think a little TLC will really spiff this up. What I got with this was this Dragon Ball Z Budokai game. Now, as you see, this is GameCube. And this is PlayStation, as I said. So obviously a little hard to use this and play your very cool game. But lucky me, at the same time, I also found this converter. He was selling it all as a set, so I was really thrilled. This way, with this converter, I can use my awesome PlayStation controller to play my awesome GameCube game. And we have a PlayStation as well as a GameCube, so I will probably at least just want to test that out and try it out, even if I don't keep it. Still really cool though. Yeah, I was really thrilled. He gave me a great deal. He even came down a little bit. Overall, we bought quite a few things from him. And I love when that happens, when you can kind of like bundle, you know, 10 or 15 pieces together and get a nice price on that. So, first find, really happy about that. And then this is like a really random weekend. We just found some very off the wall kind of stuff. Not so much in what it was, but just by the time we got home that night, I'm like, what did we get? It's like so, like for this, for example. So we've got Mini-Mates, Thor, and Destroyer here. Pretty cool. I like the Mini-Mates. I like to take these to the conventions a lot because, you know, they're a quick little buy, and especially like if you have a kid and you don't want to get them anything too expensive, this is always a great thing to have at your table. So I was pretty happy with that. Very good price on this as well as this piece. Got these from the same dealer. This is the Cosmic Spear Loki. Very cool. We've had these before. They usually sell pretty well. Again, especially another convention piece. It's nice, it's boxed, he's in great shape. I'm very happy with it. Again, the guy gave us a great price for these. I was gonna snatch them up regardless. So then you guys know that we are a turtle family here, Turtle House. up in this general area. I don't know. You probably can't see because of the video, but this whole shelf is just turtles. So speaking of turtles, we have Caveman Raphael. Very cool, very cool. This actually comes in there was a whole line of these, like a collection. So you could get Donatello, Leonardo, you know, Mikey, all in their different caveman kind of pieces. We do have the pterodactyl that goes with this, so we'll probably put those together. I don't know if we'll keep him. We probably already have one of these somewhere because we have so many turtle figures. But I always thought these little variants were really cool. I've mentioned that to you guys before. I love just the different lines that they came out with. So Caveman Raph, pretty cool. I like him. Good deal. Turtle as well. It's this little fella here. Love it. He's missing his belt, unfortunately, but you know, that's not a surprise. He is from '88. He was one of the turtles from the original toy release, and you can tell that, one, it's because it's 1988, but an easy way to tell that quickly is to squeeze his head, and you probably can't quite get the effect on video, but it's rubber, so his head actually squeezes. It's not this hard plastic like the rest of his body is. So give your little turtle I was gonna say give your turtle heads a squeeze, but I feel like that could be taken inappropriately, but what the hell, we're gonna leave it in the video anyway. So give your little turtle heads a squeeze, and that's an easy, very fast way when you're out at a flea market to tell, you know, if it could be one of these. We stumble on a lot of boxes of things, so you might have, you know, 20 or 30 turtle figures to go through, so little tips and tricks really help you out. So he'll definitely find a new home to go to. We already have this whole line complete, so somebody out there will give him some love. We have this little guy here. Cute for all of you Transformer fans. Very nice. So this is Scavenger, and he's a combination piece. So what you would do is that you'd get him and a bunch of his little Transformer buddies, and you'd put them all together and they would make Devastator. So we actually have another one of these pieces. It's, oh my gosh, guys, who knows where it is at this point right now. It's probably in on one of our shelves, but I wish I had more of them together so that I could kind of give you the idea. But you just have this little guy. Little guy here has someone's initials. That's always so sweet to me. I think it's really cool to find pieces that have names or initials. Even though it kind of hurts the value, for me it's cool to see that, you know, the life before it came into my life. So kind of neat. But yeah, little guy, little Scavenger. Put him together, make Devastator. Cute little piece. Hopefully I'll be able to give this, you know, sell this to someone who needs it to finish their Devastator. So again, something else that I love, Dragon Ball. There we go. This is Super Saiyan Vegeta. Unfortunately, he's not complete. He would have come on a stand. You can see the little bottom of his feet that he would have been connected to the stand, and he would have lit up. I don't know if you can tell, but you can kind of see through him. Very cool how the light plays on him. I might end up keeping him just because, you know, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and he's just different. You know, I know he's not complete, but I really do like him. So, snatched him up. While we were out, we also picked up this cool piece here. This is Coco Beware, a wrestler from the WWF. It would have been the World Wrestling Federation, which is now known as WWE. Released in 1991. We were really excited when we saw this piece just because of the age and who it was and the fact that it's still, you know, on a card, sealed. If this had been just the regular, you know, like English version, that would have been really cool because the price would have probably been a little higher. But this is the French edition, as you can see right there. You can just see that is some Francais on the front of that. So still a really great piece though. Excited. Definitely a great filler piece for someone who needs this for their collection or for someone who just, you know, loves wrestling. So pretty happy with that. Let's see what else. Oh, we got these two great mugs. Okay, I know what you're thinking, like mugs. I kind of thought the same thing, like what mugs? What are we doing with mugs? But actually, there is a huge following if you're someone like me who grew up on Disney and loves everything about the Disney movies. Aladdin, obviously, Robin Williams. I can't get enough of Genie's stuff. So here is Genie. Very cute. His little tail becomes the handle. I love it. It's in great shape. It really is. I think we've bought Genie pieces before and they usually sell very quickly. So it is a very collectible item, and like I say, it's in such good shape. Somebody really took care of it. I'm really thrilled with that. I hope we can find it, what we like to call a forever home. And for those of you right around my age, we won't say exactly what it is, but here is Wacko. And he was from the show Animaniacs. I don't know if any of you people out there watch that. I believe that's the one with the Hello Nurse. So very cute. He's in really good shape too. He has a little bit of cracking here on the paint where you can just see, I'm sure you can't see it in the video. It's very fine cracks, but a little bit of chipping here. Otherwise, really a nice shape. For anyone who is a fan, I think it'd be a great piece for their collection. Another anime piece that we have here, Master Roku. Very cool. He was actually the avatar before Aang. As you see, because of his robes, he was part of the Fire Nation. I absolutely love Avatar. I watched every episode, and for anyone else out there who watched Avatar, if you were like me, and at the end you were just like, I need more. I loved it. I absolutely love Avatar. Not a huge fan of the movie that came out, as I think I'm probably not the only one who feels that way, but we have the source material. It's fun. It's great. The anime is, I would recommend that to anyone. Even if you're not a big anime fan, take the time and check out a few episodes because it's really, really a great show. So Master Roku here. Very cool. Pretty good shape. And then last but not least, these pieces were really interesting. Let me pull them out. When we got these, they were just in a plastic bag. There was a plastic bag just filled with parts. Now, anyone who is even slightly familiar with MegaMan will be able to kind of recognize certain pieces, like this. We know whose blaster that is. We know whose arm cannon that is. So we get this bag, plastic bag, full of all these pieces, and we just start piecing them together. I didn't watch MegaMan, so I am not that familiar with each of the characters. Obviously, I know them by sight, I know them from collecting, but I couldn't tell you names or who they are or how they go together. So this was really quite the little puzzle piece. I'm still not sure if we got it completely right, so if anyone out there is a huge MegaMan fan, let us know. But based off of what we Frankenstein together, this is what we came up with. Oh look, and his little foot fell off, so that's because I'm missing the back of him. So this little guy here, mostly green, this green man here, and then we have red man. I don't know if that's his sword. I thought it looked good with him, so I put it together. Little red man here. We have pink and black and blue, colorful man, possibly woman. Is there a Mega Woman? We have MegaMan. There we go. I do know that one. And then I'm going to call him Optimus Prime MegaMan because he's Optimus Man. There he is. Check that out. So overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures that we were able to put together. Not all of them are complete. Like this little guy is missing the back of his leg, or this one we have a different shoe on him. But overall, some really cool, once they actually started coming together, I thought they were really fun, interesting little pieces. I can't tell you a lot about them, honestly. I've had a really hard time trying to find any information on these. So if you collect MegaMan, or if you happen to know what the heck these exactly are or what line they came from, drop me a comment, let me know, message me. I'd be thrilled to find out because they are really cool little pieces, very interesting. I just don't know a lot about them. So hopefully I will find someone out there who knows and can share their wisdom with me. So that's it, guys. That's just a few of the pieces that we picked up. If you watched Clash of the Toytons, you saw some of the other pieces that we grabbed. Like say, I'm pretty happy with how that weekend went, especially with how crazy the weather had been. You know, like I said, it's a little hard to tell what you're going to find out there, if you're going to find anything. But as it gets warmer and warmer, I am very, very eager to see what kind of goodies start to pop up. You know, so what have you found lately? Are you having a little issue coming up with some goodies while you're out and about, or have you grabbed some really great finds? If you have, let me know. I always love hearing about it. It's very exciting to see what people are collecting in different areas, or, you know, you specifically, what you like to grab. Are you looking for anything specific? Let me know. I always like to keep an eye out for people when they ask. Otherwise, I think that's it, guys. If you want to follow some of the other pictures that we have or some of my other shenanigans, you know that you can always follow me on Facebook as well as Instagram. As always, those links will be in the description after this is done. And, you know, like, share, comment, let me know what you guys are thinking, and if you're as excited as I am about the burst of great sales that we should be getting coming up soon. So that's it for today. Make sure you tune in later this week for a cosplay review, and then back again next week with Clash of the Toytons. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. I will see you later. Bye.